Auto emails allow you to automatically notify clients by sending appointment confirmations, class reservation confirmations, purchase confirmations, receipts, birthday emails, and more. But before you can send auto emails to your clients, you may need to enable this feature first in your site. To do that, go to the Manager Tools screen. Then, click on Settings on the top right and choose General Setup and Options. Expand the System Settings section and choose the Auto Emails box. You can enable automated mobile text messages in the same section. This allows SMS messages to send along with any auto emails. Auto emails are sent from automated email at mindbodyonline.com. If you want them to be sent from your own business email instead, you can customize your SMTP settings to do so. Click Update to save. Once the auto email feature is enabled, you will want to individually choose which auto emails you want to use. Go to Manager Tools and choose Auto Emails on the upper left. There are 5 categories of auto emails: account updates, client schedule, operations, promotional, and staff-facing. Every auto email has nearly identical settings. Today, we'll use the Appointment Booking Confirmations single as our example auto email. To enable or disable the auto email, you'll want to check the topmost box. The business reply to name and reply to email are both auto-generated from the settings you entered on your business information screen. If we enter different information here, it will simply override it for this single auto email. The reply to name and email will be visible to your clients. When a client replies to the auto email, it will go to the reply to email. The business copy email box is where you can add an additional email to be copied when the auto email is sent. Next, you can choose whether to always send or default this auto email to on in business mode. Without this enabled, you'll need to check a box in business mode every time you want to send this auto email. For some situational auto emails, you may want to leave this unchecked, although for an appointment booking confirmation, it is a good idea to leave it to always send. You may also choose to copy the staff member who performs the appointment. This can be a CC or a BCC. The BCC will hide the teacher's email address from being shown. The last option enables an attachment to be included in the email, which will allow the client to import their appointment to their calendar. Not every auto email includes business mode, copy teacher, and enable email attachment options. For instance, if we take a look at the auto pay purchase confirmation auto email, we can see that those options do not appear because they do not apply to this specific auto email. There is one final setting you may see in the auto emails. We'll look at the appointment cancellation notifications early for reference. The option Use in Business Mode causes a pop-up to appear when appointments are early canceled in business mode. The pop-up will give you the option to send or not send the email. If only this option is enabled, then the pop-up will default to the No, do not send an email option. On the other hand, if business mode always send, default on, is also enabled, the pop-up will default to Yes, send a cancellation email. Otherwise, if only the always send default on option is enabled, there will be no pop-up, and the email will always send, without giving you a choice in business mode. Now, back on the appointment booking confirmation single auto email, we have a link to view a list of replace phrases. These are all used to change the body text of the auto email. One of the replace phrases already included is client first name, which automatically adds the client's first name into the auto email. You can also include the appointment start and end time, among other information. You may also use the HTML button to further customize the body text of the email using approved HTML formatting. The mobile body text is limited to 160 characters. The replace phrases will add more text, so you want to be careful when adding the replace phrases to avoid going over the limit. For further information on what we covered in this video, please see our related articles section below.